Hello, my name's Tony and welcome back to Fragdicted. So I'm back and I'm going to be doing a series of short, sharp reviews on some Alexandria fragrances that have kindly been sent to me from the brand. I'm going to be doing 3 different reviews coming up shortly this week. The first one I'm going to be reviewing is called Inanimate Oud. So if you want to hear more about this, stay right where you are. Welcome back to my channel. I have missed doing reviews massively. I've had massive life changes which have meant that I've had to find new routines, and I've been honest, I need a big kick up the bum to get going again. In today's episode we're going to be talking about a fragrance that is inspired by Tom Ford's Oud Minerale. This is called Inanimate Oud. This is the new bottles that they're going to be coming in. This is a 50 ml. As you can see, lovely shiny plaque on the front, gold lid, and on the top of the lid we have, it's metal on the outside, plastic on the inner, and it does have the Alexandria logo on the top. This is a widespread atomizer, really good mist on it, and these are extrait de parfum, so really strong concentrations. So what is Inanimate Oud like? Now, I'll be honest, I wasn't overly excited to try Tom Ford's Oud Minerale. I've never been sort of in a rush to go and buy it. And the reason for that is because I felt that the notes were a little bit unusual, if I'm being honest, with seaweed and salty notes and the oud as well. I just thought that it would be maybe overly salty and something that I wouldn't really get on with. Trying this meant that I've been able to get an idea for what the original's like and to tell whether I like it or not. Firstly, let's run through the notes. In the top it has sea notes, sea salts, seaweed and pink pepper. In the mid it has styrax and fir balsam, and in the base it has agarwood, ambergris and pepperwood, whatever that is. So what is it like? To me it's, imagine a day at the beach, you've been swimming in the sea, you've come out of the sea, you're drying. So imagine that salty sediment that's left on your skin. It has this almost sort of chalky whiteness to it. That mixed with a bit of sand, it gives it this marine sea-like quality. And that's never been an unpleasant smell. You then are walking along the rock pools, you're exploring the rock pools, you're coming across dried seaweed, and you've got that smell of the watery, sulphurous sea rocks. So it's a blue fragrance, but it's not a blue fragrance like any other. It does make it extremely unique to other fragrance out there, which is something I have really liked about it. It doesn't smell like anything else that I've come across. It is a little bit watery. It's never sort of thick or creamy in the consistency. It does make it quite easy to wear. There's a slight underlying sweetness to it, but it doesn't, like I say, go in that typical blue fragrance territory like something like Bleu de Chanel as an example. It's completely different to that. So it is an aqua marine fragrance with a twist. It has a brightness to it and it has a sharpness as well. This slight zingy sharpness that really is quite piercing. The seaweed, the pink pepper, the fir balsam give it a slight aromatic edge. The ambergris is super smooth. It smooths the whole composition out. It gives it a depth and a base. The oud, now that is the note that I felt I would find the most challenging with the rest of the notes, and I was quite confused as to why you would put oud with a marine-like fragrance. But I don't imagine the oud to be this earthy, thick, goopy, resinous brown liquid at all. I actually imagine it to be like a white oud, a white sap that's come from a tree that maybe isn't dying. It's got this slight sweetness and cleanliness to it. Now it's got to be, I would say, at the price point they can do this at, a synthetic note, as is probably the ambergris. But the oud gives the fragrance this whole change, this slight twist and this depth that never ever becomes challenging at all. It doesn't smell, like I said, overly woody. It's not a woody fragrance. It is blended very well. The notes all seem to bounce and work quite well together. There isn't a hero note in this. The notes together give it this uniqueness that I have not smelled elsewhere. And it actually does make me want to now go and try the original. I really would be intrigued as to how close this would be. Now, in terms of performance, this performs incredibly well. It really is, I would say, something that would work really well in spring and summer, in the hotter months, but it's piercing and interesting enough and has enough of a base and a bit of a grit to it that will allow you to wear it in those colder months. So it's very versatile. So overall, a great release, a big like from me and something I'm going to enjoy wearing. Now you can get 10% off of any Alexandria fragrance by using the code TONY1, not TONY10, TONY1, and that will get you 10% off your whole order if you're in the UK, or I believe it works if you're in Europe as well. It doesn't work on the US site. So I hope you enjoyed my review. I'll look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Thanks so much for watching and staying patient with the content being very sparse. Let's be fair, it's been non-existent, but hey, I'm back. I want to release more fragrance reviews, so thanks again to Alexandria Fragrances UK for sending this out. I'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to keep smelling wonderful.